All right, welcome back to the 6-7 pop. What?
Nothing.
Why you palm your face?
Nothing,
What did I
nothing.
do wrong?
No, not you, man. This guy's started
Can't do a
recording
proper
before.
intro because of
What did I even do? Let's just go.
Oh,
This
you're holding
idiot
us back.
told me. He told me to press the record.
Shut up,
button.
man. Shut up.
No,
Go,
you
go.
shut up.
All right. Well, first things first, we gotta do what we need to do to start this podcast, and that's congratulate the Milwaukee Bucks.
Congratulate them.
Congratulate them because they deserve our congratulations.
Yay, Milwaukee.
Good for Giannis.
Good for
Very,
Chris.
very wise individual. Very bright young man. Even though he's older than me. That's what they say on the sports shows. That's why I always say it.
Yeah, bro. Another small market team winning. You love to see it.
Another? When's
Yeah.
the last time a small market team won?
Is Cleveland small
Toronto
market?
was a basketball small market team.
But they're, I mean, in terms of market, they're like number
Okay,
4.
my market, I mean like being able to win in free games, basically. So not really.
Yeah,
I mean?
okay,
Okay,
that's
but
fair.
Cleveland isn't Cleveland small.
Cleveland's
Yeah,
Cleveland has LeBron. That's
They
not.
have- they
That's,
have-
oh my God, that's because he's born there.
LA?
that's what I mean.
San Antonio was a small market team.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and
fair.
14, I guess, or 15. I mean, no, 14. Yeah.
I mean, it's the reason that everyone likes it is because it's an organically built organization.
Yeah, that's what
That's
we
what
say.
it is.
Good job, Giannis. You know, CP. I think we can solidify. You're not gonna win a ring, but you know.
Damn.
Why
What if he
you
goes to the
hate
Lakers?
He might pull a Gary
Nah,
Payton.
No, positivity. You gotta keep it positive.
Gotta keep it positive. Oh,
Yeah.
good for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, good
And
for
good for
him.
Giannis. He has a better resume than LeBron at age 26.
Whoa.
Actually, no, that's true. That's true. That's true.
At age 26.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
okay.
true. Giannis could be the greatest of all time.
On
I'm
pace.
not joking. I'm not
Yeah,
joking.
on pace.
Yeah, he's on pace.
If he stays with the Bucks, I don't see him getting any more like key like players. to
All right,
join.
Look at
Gio,
this
they need
hater,
to get more
bro.
players.
Bro, I'm just keeping it real.
I mean, yeah, they gotta pivot when Drew Holiday's getting up there. I mean, he's not getting up there, but like
His play,
something.
his defensive play will basically remain the same, but his offense is gonna take a hit.
Do you see Drew Holiday today in the USA game? He actually played better than
He had the most
Damian.
points.
Yeah, I
He,
saw that.
he scored like 18
Yeah,
and
probably
then like,
because what's it called? He just came off the finals, so he still has
he
that.
The
got-
Bucks are
yeah,
also
but
in a-
Devin Booker and what's it called? Chris Middleton didn't play like that.
The Bucks are also in a big cap problem because they have Middleton on 33 mil for the next 3 years. They have Holiday for like 31 for the next 3. You know, Giannis has his deserving max. And then they have Lopez on like 18 for like
Yeah,
the next
they
2.
need to get rid of Lopez.
18. I thought it was only like 10.
No. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like 12,
What?
14.
Lopez's contract.
It's like 13, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, they don't have much cap flexibility. But, you know, if they compete for the playoffs every year for the next 5 years, I guess it's worth it.
Yeah. And what you saying?
You guys see the? He works for ESPN. He was calling out Monty Williams because he was congratulated. You know, you see Monty Williams. He went to the.
Yeah,
He
Giannis
went to
invited him to the Bucks.
No, he didn't get invited though. He went to the Suns. He went to the Bucks locker room and like started like.
He just
praising.
said good job.
Yeah, but he had like a whole speech, and then Amin was like hating. He was like, "Bro, he's like trying to like be like a pick me type of guy, you know? Like he's just looking
Yeah,
for."
you're trying to take the attention?
Yeah,
That's so dumb.
That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard, man.
Like the kind of guy that Monty Williams is that he's like a leader type. Like he gives long speeches and he always congratulates them. He's like a humble guy, and like to say that, you know, he's trying to attract attention. That's just stupid.
Yeah, ESPN. I don't know. Stephen A. Smith's kind of him. I mean, all these ESPN guys. I don't know. They kind of.
Yeah, they need to sign us, right?
They should.
They should.
We have the authentic takes.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you.
We're not biased. We're not biased at all, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we're not biased. Like,
We're not okay, man. Well, the Bucks obviously had to acquire their roster through a series of draft picks and trades. Speaking of trades, there was a bunch of trade rumors that went down yesterday.
Yeah, today's the 25th.
Okay, so I'm gonna read them off and we'll talk about them from juiciest to least juicy. Okay, number 1, the Lakers are trying to target Ricky Rubio.
So
oh, how is that juicy?
So juicy.
That's the
Do you
biggest
see?
one, bro.
Do you see what he did to the Suns?
Yeah,
When
he goes into teams and he makes the
He
winners.
makes them. Actually, I said the Timberwolves, but
No, the Utah Jazz. Timberwolves are gonna be good next year. I'm calling that. He did that to the Utah Jazz for one season. He did that to the Phoenix Suns, and he did that. Those are the only two.
Phoenix
Wait,
Suns
yeah,
not make
no.
the playoffs that year. Like,
Yeah, they didn't make these last.
What?
Oh no,
they didn't make the playoffs.
no,
last
but
year.
they were like
No,
one
but
game
they
away.
ended the year on 9-0.
That wasn't Ricky Rubio.
That
That
was
was-
he was
that was-
there.
that was-
He
Ricky
got
Rubio-
traded for Chris Paul.
Ricky Rubio.
Oh my God.
He helped take the pressure off Devin Booker before Chris
That's
Paul.
true. He helps develop shooting guards like Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker,
All right, man.
and now D'Angelo Russell's gonna
All
break
right,
out.
I guess he's
Yeah.
gonna help develop LeBron's
But
game
I
to the
don't.
next level.
I don't know how good of a fit that is with LeBron because Ricky Rubio needs the ball in his hands, so that's not a good fit. That's not too
Yeah.
juicy.
Okay, I'll go to actually juicy ones. Bradley Beal seriously mulling his future with the Washington Wizards.
I don't take that seriously. For like
What
the
do you
last
mean? What
for
do
the
you
last 3 years, people have been saying, "Yo, Bradley Beal, he might want out." Every single year we talk about Bradley Beal coming out, nothing ever happens.
No,
Yeah.
but didn't the Wizards say they want to trade him?
No, they said
it says
they just said that he's mulling offers like in general. It's like trying to make a choice right now.
Every year we talk about Bradley
Yeah,
Beal
but
trade.
didn't like the Warriors say they want Bradley Beal? So
I mean, everyone wants
Everyone
Bradley
wants
Beal.
Bradley Beal, but not everyone has assets for a guy like Bradley Beal.
Well,
but to be
doesn't the
honest,
Warriors do?
Yeah, they probably.
Probably.
yeah, but I mean,
Like,
yeah,
that's not
but-
fair.
What do you mean it's not fair? It's a
Well,
great
you can't
fit.
have all of
Beal to the big.
Well, that was even. It was kind of a good fit because you can run Thompson and she's small forward. So I don't know.
I would run Beal as small.
Yeah,
Actually,
but-
no, yeah.
No, he's
Thompson
short.
is taller.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet Bradley Beal doesn't get traded by the trade deadline this year.
It says Boston wouldn't give up Jaylen Brown in a
And I
potential
agree.
Bradley
Yo,
Beal trade.
I
obviously they
agree.
wouldn't, bro. Like,
What do you
would
mean?
they?
Jaylen Brown's like under 25.
Yeah, that's
He's a
Jaylen
great
Brown is
defender.
better.
He's already a good scorer. He's averaging 24 this year.
I think like Bradley Beal's like a needle pusher. Like he
No, he's
kind of
Wait,
pushes
who
the
the
needle.
Celtics? I mean, who's they gonna give up for Brown? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Who else? If
That's
they,
why I don't
even
think
if
the
they,
Sixers would
but
not.
then
Who
why
they get
even bother making a trade if you're not even gonna like?
Yeah, so I
do
don't
anything
think he's gonna go to
serious?
Celtics. I don't.
Why would the Celtics even trade for like? It doesn't make sense to trade
The
Brown
Celtics
for
could
Beal.
win.
Brown is
They,
like
you need a point guard.
yeah, they do.
They do need a
I
point.
mean, at least they have Al Horford. He's a good step in the direction for a center. What? He's good.
Al Horford.
He's good.
Al's
he
good.
is
Al's
kinda
good.
good.
He's like a role
What do you mean?
player.
What do you mean? he
Moses
can't?
Brown's better at this stage.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
Yes, he is.
That's
Al
disrespectful.
Horford's basketball.
That's
That's
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
Yes,
man.
Al Horford is still a great defender. Okay,
Was
that's
it
still a
great?
good, very good.
How many games have you watched of him in OKC?
you know?
Bro, he sat out half the year.
How many games have you watched of him in OKC?
Bro, that doesn't matter.
I've
how
seen-
many
No,
games.
no,
I
I'm saying it
said
doesn't
watch.
matter. Tell me the number.
0.
Exactly.
Because I don't
Who
watch
cares?
OKC basketball.
No,
So
but-
how can you say he's a good defender?
Bro, from what
Bro,
people of it,
yeah,
OKC
from what people
fans,
see,
bro.
you can see like the highlights.
OKC fan. Which OKC fan?
I don't know these guys, bro.
You can
I can
just say
see-
You
okay.
can literally watch game recaps on like NBA or something, and you can see that he's still making the right defensive rotations
yeah.
and plays.
But like not at the same level. Like
Okay, not the same level he was when he was an
in
All-Star.
Boston. Yeah.
He's still solid. Still more than
He's
solid.
better than
Still
Daniel Tice, bro. That's all you gotta like.
I mean, Daniel Tice
Daniel
is pretty
Tice
good.
is not
He's
bad.
good, but
I
he's
mean,
better than Daniel
defensively
Tice.
he's not good, but like
What do you
yeah.
what?
Daniel Tice defensively isn't good.
He's
Maybe not
good,
pick
but
and
he's
roll,
6'8".
He's a good rim protector.
He's not that good.
He's good, but he's 6'8". He's a good defender.
He's a good. That's like
Kinda,
the whole
kinda.
reason he's on the floor. To
What else
shoot
can he
threes.
do, bro? He
He
can't
can't
lobs.
rebound. Are you stupid? Yo, you
No,
didn't
did you-
watch? Did you not watch the playoff series last year?
The Raptors series, all he did was catch lobs.
Yeah,
Or
because
catch pass
OG was
tempo.
on him.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like you're just judging him off that
that's
one
on.
series.
That's
Alright.
that's true. I am doing that.
So what's
All
the
right.
next trade,
He's
bro?
not even on the
trade.
Celtics. He's on the
The
Bulls.
Lakers are trying to acquire a bunch of players. First one, Westbrook. Who would
If
they have to
Westbrook
give up?
leaves, then Beal leaves. Like, it's
Yeah,
inevitable.
but who would they
Yeah.
have to give up?
I don't know. Schroeder, Kuzma, and 2 firsts.
I'm not giving up THD for.
did you hear?
Westbrook. I think
They
he could
said
do it
that
on-
the Lakers like went to every team and tried to give up Kuzma and KCP.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
yeah.
real. There's no way that like someone
no
can
way they
track
went
that
to
kind of
every single
information.
team and nobody. Like,
Okay, obviously it's an exaggeration, but I think 10, 15 teams he must have called.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
maybe.
Nobody wants Kuzma. I mean,
I like
I
Kuzma.
would like Kuzma. Like Kuzma among other things for Lowry.
among other things, better be at least 2
Well,
first
who
round
like
picks.
Kuzma,
Kuzma-
KCP, Schroeder, you could say.
Yeah.
For Lowry?
No, I mean like for a somewhat decent player to for the Lakers.
Yeah, Westbrook.
Westbrook, I
Westbrook's
think.
making 40 million, so you have to
He's
match
on like
that.
a 1 more year. He has like 2 years and a player option. So
Yeah,
Yes.
but you still have to match that money.
what do you mean you have to match it?
With,
With
in a
oh yeah,
trade offer.
KCP, Kuzma. Because KCP, Kuzma together make up like 26 mil.
Yeah,
You
and then
trade
you'd have to
Schroeder.
put maybe Montrezl Harrell to make money.
No,
work.
if they sign and trade Schroeder.
Okay, go to trade machine. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out right now.
Because I think
Wow.
if Schroeder gets re-signed, then Schroeder should be fine. Why
No,
are
but you
moving?
can't do a sign and trade with other
I forgot.
players. You can't add other players onto a sign and trade.
Oh, then
You can only add picks. I learned that recently from Funky Diabetic. I don't know why it's challenging. All right, who
Oh,
else are the
shit.
Lakers trying to get? They're trying to get Spencer Dinwiddie.
I think he said he wanted 25 mil.
He wanted a 4-year term, like 4-year contract, and personally, I wouldn't give a guy coming off an ACL injury, unless your name is like Kevin Durant. Like he came off in a 1-year Achilles tear, or Kawhi Leonard, and like those guys are like also like
The best,
superstar, like top
yeah.
5. But a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie barely cracks like top 50, I would say.
And what's it called? He also has like what's the word for it? It's like a character outside the court that's gonna be problematic.
No, it's not, bro.
I
Did
mean,
you
yeah.
see what he tried to do?
What?
He said he went to GoFundMe and he tried to do a petition for $50 million.
I know, but
doing what?
he
To and then you could pick what team he goes to in the offseason.
he donated all the charity at the end. But
Like that's like Like, why are you even thinking about that?
Yeah, but I
Why,
don't
does that
why-
make him a better, like,
He's-
worse basketball player? Yeah.
He's not gonna be a problem in the locker room or anything,
Yeah,
bro.
I guess not.
He's still good, but
He was on that Nets team.
depending on how good he comes back from his injury, like he could, if you give him that 4-year, like $20 million deal, he's gonna be like, what's it called, a handicap on your cap, like hard cap, your salary
Yeah, that's
in
true.
the future. He could be more of a problem than an asset.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But undeniably, I mean, the biggest names that are rumored to go to the Lakers are Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan.
Lamar DeGoatson.
How do you think that gets done?
I don't think so. It
I
can't
don't-
get
they
done.
Yeah,
They
they,
can't
don't
get
have
both.
they don't have the cap room. They
Unless
can't,
they take what's it called the cut. I don't even think they're gonna take a cut.
yeah, they wouldn't. Lowry already said he was looking for like more than 20 mil this offseason.
Or do you think they'd throw that away to come back together and have a reunion?
No,
Because they're best
Lowry's
friends.
always
you know?
every year.
That'd be really
Every
cool.
time Lowry signs a contract, it's always about the money. He's always money first. He's always money first guy. I don't think he's taking a pay cut for like, nah.
Yeah, he's not gonna take a pay cut for a ring. Like,
Yeah, he's,
Maybe DeRozan would though to play with Lowry and to play in Los Angeles where he grew up.
you'd have to do a trade, sign and trade with the Lakers for Lowry, and then DeRozan. I guess like you'd have to use
Probably
that.
have to give them like
who are the big contracts on the Lakers? Like,
They got AD.
AD and LeBron.
okay,
LeBron's
AD and
making-
LeBron doesn't count.
What do you mean?
What do you mean,
They
doesn't
can't-
count?
they
No,
doesn't-
no, they're not trading them,
they're
that's
not
what I'm saying.
tradable.
Oh,
The other big
Montrezl
contract-
Harrell, KCP, Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, and Schroeder. Well, not Schroeder's unrestricted, but yeah.
Yes, this is the trade for Westbrook I made.
You probably have to give a first round pick.
Probably, yeah.
They don't have any, do they? They gave them all
No,
to the
they do.
Pelicans.
They have. They
Maybe
have.
after they draft with their pick, they
Chris
could
Duarte,
trade.
you mean?
Yeah, so KCP, Harrell, Kuzma. This is Harrell accepts his player option, which I think he's rumored to do for Westbrook. Low key for the Wizards, kind of a dub. You get off Westbrook's horrendous contract.
I mean, you get the other two like pretty bad contracts.
Wait, it's only 2 years Westbrook's contract.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah,
player
he has a
option
player
on that.
So 3, right?
Yeah.
No, I think
that
it's
is
two,
including
like
the
1
player
year
option.
for sure, and then the other year's a player option, which he's gonna take. Like, who's not taking $44 million?
Yeah. Okay, hold on, let me double check. But yeah, what's the what else we talking about?
Here, the Lakers have one more big headline. The Lakers reportedly trying to get Buddy Hield in exchange for Kuzma and others.
I would take that.
I would do it
That's
too.
a great
Because
trade
probably
for both teams.
if it was Kuzma and a pick for Hield, I'm doing it if I'm
No,
Sacramento.
you need to include one more for contracts.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
no.
and a pick though for Sacramento, I would do it, and it works out
Yeah,
well
it's
for
a
the
great
Lakers.
for both of them.
They get what KCP was in like 2019, 20. No,
Oh,
what
yeah,
was
it's
it?
2 years. But
yeah, 2019. No, yeah, 2019, 2020 off season, or I mean postseason. They get a nice shooter
no, bro, it's 2 years plus 1. I think is it?
per Westbrook.
No, sorry, it's 2 years. I lied.
Yeah,
Just
see,
2 years, yeah.
Okay, so never mind. Actually, that contract sounds horrible to be honest. I wouldn't do that. Lakers
I don't know how
trade.
the fit's gonna be though, but I mean, when you have that much talent, it's hard to lose.
Nah,
That's
Westbrook
fair.
will find a way.
Westbrook, you think he's negative?
He's never a negative on the team. I hate when people say that. He's just people.
I
Just,
mean, in the playoffs,
His contract makes him a negative.
no, in the playoffs, I think times he can be a negative.
Yeah, but
at times, yeah, I guess.
he has to carry too much of a load. Even if
Yeah,
No,
even
but
as a
sometimes
second
he
does
option.
have
forces
the
the load. Like even when KD
Yes.
used to play with him and he was the second option, you would think by the shots attempted that he's actually the first.
Same thing with
Yeah.
Paul George. He took the ball over a lot.
From
And-
Kawhi?
No, in OKC.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
What?
he didn't play that good when he went up against the Lakers when he was on the Rockets.
Oh, that's true.
That's
He
true.
got clamped
That's,
up.
that's probably. And
I mean,
he's
that's
shooting so
I
bad
would-
from the three.
But you can make the argument back in Houston. It was like one of the first times in his career where he finally like took the back seat to Harden.
That's true.
But at the same time, it didn't result
No.
in winning
I
basketball.
mean, he still averaged a lot that year, and he still was chugging up a lot of shots. I remember, like, he had the worst 3-point percentage of all time in the first half of the season.
who Westbrook?
Westbrook.
Like
I think-
with minimum attempts, right? Like you have to have minimum.
Attempts for at least 5 attempts a game. Yeah, he just, like, chucked. Like, he had no remorse.
I don't know. He's like, what is he? He's like 30, turning 33
30,
this offseason.
yeah.
So maybe he's trying to like look to compete.
Maybe.
Because
Yeah.
this time in Washington has just been so odd. Washington is just such an odd organization. They just continue. This year they try to make a push to make the playoffs again with by trading Wall for Westbrook, and it just landed them the 8th seed. Not even it wasn't even guaranteed. They just made the play-in tournament.
Shout out Raul Neto, bro. That guy's a
Raul Neto.
that guy's
Isn't he a point guard?
Yeah, that guy's a goat.
Who else is on the
Are you
Wizards?
sure he even plays for the Wizards?
Oh,
Bro, he
does,
started,
does.
I think, for the Wizards in the playoffs.
I know. Also, Alex Len. They signed Alex Len after the Raptors release.
Shout out Alex Willett. Yeah, Daniel Gafford. They find it.
I like Daniel
Yeah, he's
Gafford.
good.
Yeah. Speaking of Alex Len.
He's like Montrezl
I
Harrell.
keep trying- That's the only reason I brought up Alex Len. I was like, I need a segue. the Raptors have also been the other team in trade rumors. They're looking to trade either up for Evan Mobley or trade down for Scotty Barnes. So what that tells me is that they most certainly don't want Jalen Suggs.
Nah.
That's what that
I don't
tells
think so.
me.
That's
I
the
think
case.
they get exploring trade ideas, bro. I don't think it's like a real.
No, but it's like
See?
you're like looking both up and down. Like usually, if you're like looking to trade your pick, you have like an idea of what you want to do in mind, right? So
See?
that to say that they want to go both up or down, that means they definitely don't want the guy in the
So
middle.
you think right now they want Scotty Barnes over Suggs?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
basically
That's a
what
Masai move, bro.
That is a Masai
Low-key.
thing, but I don't like that because Jalen Suggs is great. I don't understand why they don't want him.
Maybe he sees something that we don't see. I don't know. But Jalen
Yeah.
Suggs is the perfect fit. If you're looking to move, it's basically guaranteed that Lowry is not going to be a Toronto Raptor next season, and we need someone. Malachi Flynn, like
He's a bench guard at the best.
yeah,
He's
he's
a
a bench.
bench.
Yeah, so we need someone to play that point guard role. And Jalen Suggs, I mean, maybe you could let Van Vliet go back to the 1, but then Gary Trent start at the 2. But to be honest, I don't really like that.
Yeah, he can't. I mean, last year, whenever he was on the floor with all the other bench scrubs, like he could
Scrubs?
Andre Bembry, Stanley Johnson, Alex Len.
Animal.
These are some quality players.
No, they're not, man.
Utah Watanabe, bro.
He's good. I like Yuta
Okay.
Watanabe.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
not a team option this year. Hope he gets money.
I think he's on like
Yeah, but I think the Raptors like fourth pick. I wouldn't be surprised if it's someone else, but I think
you know,
Suggs-
I wouldn't be like if we shop Siakam, which is what everyone is basically saying right now.
available.
Yeah, so let's just say we trade Siakam for 7, Wiseman and Wiggins
horrible trade.
for who? The Raptors?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
probably
why?
Bro, wait, I don't know.
You said you hated that trade.
No,
too.
but now that I'm thinking about it, like we could flip the 7th for like getting up. Like he wants to get up. Masai wants to get up higher, so he can get both like what he wants.
Oh, so we'd have the 4th and 7th, and
So
so,
then, what
yeah.
we get? Mobley and Wiseman?
No, I'm not saying like you could move if you want Mobley, but if, at that point I would just try and get move the 7th up to get Barnes, because that's what he wants, and then
Oh.
just keep the 4th at the 4th to get Suggs.
I mean,
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's like a
Well,
complete
Scotty-
reset at that point when you trade away your all-star.
Because I don't think Raptors.
I mean,
are
it's
going-
already been heavily rumored that he's being traded.
You gotta
guess.
give
Yo.
Siakam one more chance. In my
I know. I
opinion.
don't think so that we get rid of him to begin with. Like I
Yeah,
I don't want to get rid of him,
He's
but
had one bad season, and he was that second option on
was
that
half a season.
2019 Raptors team. You know?
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's heavily rumored. I'm not like, I don't want to trade him, but if it's heavily rumored, that's like implied that he's gonna get traded.
I think
Is
if
it
they,
heavily?
I think
Yes,
if they trade
very
him,
heavily.
it's not for. It's not.
He's like
to,
headlining trade reports right now. But yeah, go ahead.
If they're trading him, it's not for to go back. It's not to go rebuild. I think it's
Compete.
to like compete, get a bet like Bradley Beal. If you package Siakam, the 4th pick for Bradley Beal, that's an option. I don't know.
I don't think Bradley Beal is not. He just like Bradley Beal like makes us a consistent playoff team. He doesn't make us a championship.
Yeah, I know, but that's kind of like.
Yeah, but right
That's
now,
how it is.
you can't just give up Siakam for Beal. So you'd have to add in something else, and like if
Yeah,
you're
the
gonna-
4th.
4th.
The Washington is looking for like a rebuild, like basically. I think.
So
I
then
don't
they
know.
wouldn't take Siakam.
I thought
Actually,
Washington's still
Why?
trying
He's
to compete.
Huh?
Washington's still trying to compete
But if
by
they trade
bringing in
away
that new
Beal,
coach.
like
And they
Beal-
treat a Beal, and
Yeah, they want to keep Beal though, right? And
It's
just
weird.
Beal who wants
Washington
to
has a
leave.
bunch of vets, and they have a bunch of like Rui Hachi. They have Rui Hachimura, Daniel Gafford, Denny Avita, Thomas Bryant.
I forgot he was
Wait, James
injured.
Bertan is.
He's
Well, he's a
not
vet.
He's old.
He's a vet.
He's
Yeah.
old. Yeah.
And then they have like Davis Bertans, Russell Westbrook,
Raul Neto.
Bradley Beal, Ish Smith, and they have like a mix
Ish.
of veterans and young players, and they just don't know what direction they're going into.
They're like the Pistons back when they had Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. That's what they are.
Yeah, they're like the Magic when they had Vucevic.
No, but they don't have. Oh, I guess Bradley Beal's kind of like Blake Griffin from back then. That's kind of a fair.
Bradley was better than.
Yeah, Bradley's better.
No.
I mean, they're
Yes.
both
Detroit
all
Pistons.
NBA. I
Blake,
mean, one's an
bro.
All NBA player.
what?
Blake Griffin was All NBA.
Facts.
Okay,
I
and
mean,
Bradley
Beal got
Beal has
snubbed.
to compete with the guards. Like the guards are at an all-time like high right now, like talent-wise.
That's true.
Like 5 of the top 10 NBA players, or you could say it. Wait, are they guards? Curry, Harden, Dame, Luca.
Wait, you're trying to name the top 5 players in the league?
No, the players in the top 10 that are guards.
Oh,
And I figured out what is that 4, and then I don't know who would be the last person.
4 is already basically half. So
Yeah,
Chris
I guess.
Paul made the team this year.
He's not top 10. That's not what I
Yeah,
said.
but he made the All NBA teams because
Like what, 13?
Yeah, I think third or second. I forget.
and Booker did it.
But like going back to the Siakam thing, it didn't say that they were trying to trade him. It's just saying he's available in trade
And
requests.
I think that's fair. I think if you could improve your roster by trading Siakam, then you do it. You know.
But I don't think that there's many options that like improve the Raptors by trading Siakam.
Yeah, that's
Except
Depends who's there at 7.
trading for Simmons. I think that's kind of
Benji.
yeah. I think that's kind
Siakam for Simmons?
of
I
kind of want Van
I
Vliet for
don't
Simmons.
like that. Like,
I'd rather have Van Vliet for Simmons. But the Sixers fans, I remember I saw someone on Twitter. They said that they want that Cameroonian backcourt of Siakam. And they said they dominate, which is true. I mean, they're a great combo.
They are a good defensive
You know,
combo,
they started playing basketball at exactly the same time.
Yeah, 16.
Huh? Oh, at
They
the
were
same, no, at the
16.
same place.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
that Luka Mute cap, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize. It was like, wow, that's crazy.
But Siakam and Embiid might have struggles, like, because if Siakam's having a bad shooting night, it's over.
Isn't he shooting? Oh, he shoots 40% or something like that from the corners. It's just around the arc that he has problems.
Well, it makes sense because if it's not in the corner, then all the other shots are off the dribble, right? So
Yeah. He had that horrendous attempt at a game winner against Washington. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
like in the end of the season.
He's shot
At the
a
end
lot
of
of
the
game
season,
winners.
he had a 44-point game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Gary Trent was calling for the ball. He's like, yo, no, you inbound it. And Siakam's like, you inbound it. And then he took the game winner. It was off. It was completely off.
I think I hit the backboard. That's it. But
Damn.
yeah,
Poor guy.
Speaking of Gary Trent. No, there isn't anything for that. I don't think the Trailblazers are doing anything.
What?
Because I was going to say, speaking of Gary Trent, and then I try to say,
I mean, Blazers. I mean, Damian Lillard is unsatisfied, but I think we already.
if they don't get a star by like the end of the free agency, Lillard's requesting a trade.
Yeah, because Lillard outright said that we don't have the pieces to be like a championship contention team.
Yeah, he said that. But he said he wants... So that basically means CJ McCollum's gone.
But who are they gonna get?
Maybe they could sign Derozan. I don't like the
DeRozan?
fit, but
I
I feel like
don't
I feel
think so.
like
That
they
would
get.
be-
They don't even have cap flexibility.
Would that be the best
If they get
backcourt
rid of CJ,
in the league?
Yeah, but who's taking on his contract?
Who's Siga's contract?
I saw
Yeah.
it.
Is
I
that
mean,
how much is he being paid?
$33 million a year.
33?
Check it out right now. I
I
swear, he's
swear to
making
God, it's
30 mil.
27.
For 33.
27, 33.
I could do 33,
They're both
bro.
terrible.
No, 27's a little bit more manageable. 33, like, if you go up to the 40 range, then that's when it goes. Pay 29.3.
So he's making
So
30 million.
I'm okay with 30 for CJ.
That's about right. He's pretty great. I don't know.
yeah,
He
CJ
was-
is not that bad. Like,
He's not that bad, but he's not 30 million.
His name is Christian James McCollum. That's okay. Whatever. That's not important.
What a nice smile.
oh, why?
You're saying, bro.
Drew Holiday.
The only team I could think about like trading for CJ McCollum is like
Dallas.
Dallas.
It was like trade rumors before the Bucks won
CJ
for Drew
for
Holiday.
Porzingis.
For Drew Holiday.
Oh, I
Well,
don't like that fit.
I don't.
I mean, I do like that fit, but it's not possible.
I don't think you're getting better for both teams.
I heard, I don't know, it was just like a joke, but it was like Drew Holiday, the Pacers, to reunite with his brothers. And I was like, you know, that's like even outside, that was before like they traded for him. The Bucks traded for him. I still think that was stupid.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Pacers, they're trying to shop Myles Turner.
Wait, so you were just talking about Drew Holiday? Wow. What a guy. Okay, yeah, I can.
So the Pacers are trying to shop Myles Turner, or they're at least like negotiating with the Pelicans and the Warriors.
I'm on the Myles Turner fan club. You know.
We all know you're on the Myles Turner.
I love him on the Falcons. Zion and him together. You got the rim protection. You got from.
Who the Pelicans giving up for Myles Turner though? Like Lonzo?
I think it would have to be.
Lonzo.
I think it would have to be a three-way trade because for contract wise, you have to trade Eric Bledsoe or Adams. I don't think they don't fit in Indiana, right? So you probably need to do a three-way trade. But yeah, Myles Turner and Zion.
Is Steven Adams a free agent?
Nah, he signed an extension.
You can't trade Lonzo though. He's a free agent.
He could have signed a trade, but
He wouldn't agree. I
It's
doubt
probably
it.
going to the
Yeah.
Warriors though, to be honest.
Lonzo.
Lonzo?
Oh,
No, I
Myles
meant
Turner.
Myles Turner.
no, bro. Don't,
Ow.
Lonzo's not going to the Warriors.
Don't sleep on David Griffin.
I'm gonna sleep on David Griffin. I mean, he's not bad, GM. He got that core together, but he's also
Nah.
gonna lose that core. So
I-
how good is he really?
I don't think he's actually that good, to be
You gonna
honest.
lose it?
He's gonna lose Lonzo,
Oh yeah.
and then I think eventually they're not gonna be good enough without a third star like Lonzo. I mean, Lonzo's
But
not
they
a star.
have their possible
They
one and
have
two.
Ingram and Zion. but
Ingram
you
and
need a little
Zion.
more-
I
but
think
you need
they-
like another one. You need like
Yeah,
Drew Holiday.
another one and then a decent from bench, and you
They-
got yourself a decent
Yeah,
more
but they
than
don't have
decent
no
playoff
bench.
team.
They have a horrendous bench too.
I saw an article. There was not an article, but I saw basically David Griffin wanted, before he hired Willie Green, he wanted to sign Rashad Vaughn. You know, a guy on the Nets.
I know that guy.
Yeah. See, but the reason Rashad Vaughn apparently didn't want the job after the meeting was because David Griffin is too involved. Like he's too involved in rotations and
Really?
yeah,
He's involved with that?
apparently he's really involved in he said he wants It was something like he wanted a starting backcourt of the Shea Gilgeous' cut. What's his name? Alexander Walker.
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Yeah, and Kyra Lewis is like the future backcourt. It's saying something like that. It wasn't like on the lines of like anything right now, but
He wants those to be the future backcourt.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
something-
still young, but
They're
like,
still young, but they
yeah,
haven't shown anything.
Yeah, shown anything.
They're like barely role play. They barely make like the rotation.
I like Kyra Lewis.
I like Nikhil Alexander Walker or Nick. What's his name?
Nikhil.
Nikhil
Nikhil,
Alexander
yeah.
Walker because he's Canadian. So
Really?
He's actually nice though. He's
I'm pretty
good.
sure he's Canadian. Didn't he play for the?
Yo, his cousin's Canadian, man.
So is he Canadian?
Yeah, he was on the Canadian team this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I like him because he's Canadian.
No, but he's a bucket. He's cool. He dropped
Yeah.
40 on the Clippers or something like that.
No, but the Pelicans are. If you get Myles Turner, that's a step in the right direction. You know, now you got your long-term future center. You have Zion. You have your second option in Ingram. You have Steven Adams, who's like a more than solid backup.
I think
center.
they'd have to trade Steven though.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Run Steven Adams off the bench.
Yeah, no, maybe not for a long. I mean, you could though. He's.
You have Jackson Hayes too though.
Doesn't he
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
I
pretty?
forgot about that. But Jackson Hayes hasn't
Isn't his
really done
contract pretty
anything.
big for his
It's
value?
pretty,
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven Adams gonna pay like 25 million.
I don't know. Maybe they flipped Jackson
was-
Hayes for Myles Turner. I don't know.
Yeah, it was worth it in OKC, but now he's just overpaid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but speaking of Steven Adams, this offseason, he said he
Not
is
another.
serious about becoming a
A
stretch,
stretch
big.
big.
Hey, so you guys?
I saw that workout. He was actually like he was working out on his three.
Bro, I've seen Andre Drummond. like,
Okay, yeah.
It's
just-
an NBA. Mitchell Robinson was like doing a hezzy tween in the offseason.
Hey,
It's
but
like,
no, I remember 2018 summer. I saw a clip of Siakam, right? Like he was like working on his handle, working on his finishing, and he won MIP the next season.
that's, I mean, like
Rico Hines
everyone-
Siakam, bro.
Everyone puts out a mixtape about what's it called? Not
No.
a mixtape, just highlights.
But
before
it's
the
not.
season
It's not a
starts.
regular highlight, bro.
No,
It's
but
Rico
I-
Hines Siakam.
No,
bro.
I literally called it. Bro.
I'm
I
mad.
literally called he was gonna be really good next season. As soon as I saw that workout, I was like, yeah,
You
Putting
gotta
in the
handle the
workout.
ball. Hell yeah.
yeah, I knew it.
No, he's a Beyblade. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right, to go back to the Pelicans, they tried to do a trade offer with the Memphis Grizzlies
Oh, yeah, I
to
saw
get
that.
off Eric Bledsoe's contract.
Horrendous contract.
So what the trade is that the 17th pick goes to the Pelicans, the Grizzlies receive the 10th pick, and Eric Bledsoe.
and I love that trade.
Yeah,
For
the
both
Grizzlies
sides.
win that trade.
For both sides? It's just one more year on Eric Bledsoe's contract. You can't wait that out?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's 1 year and a team option. I looked it up right before I came.
But doesn't Bledsoe run the
Lies,
one?
so
What are they gonna do with Ja? Like he's gonna run the two or something?
He's gonna play
No,
backup.
this year, Eric Bledsoe was running the 2 to Alonzo.
Oh, he can play backup. He can play either one.
Yeah, he can play backup. It's not like he's an incredible player.
Not anymore. He's not.
I mean, even in Milwaukee,
Well,
the
what's
playoffs
Prime
are
Bledsoe?
over.
Nah,
one-
in Phoenix though. Phoenix.
Yeah, in Phoenix he wasn't
Look at
that.
that.
Sleeping on Phoenix.
So
Eric
2 more years.
Bledsoe.
It's this year and then also
No,
next year.
this year, and then there's a team option, isn't it? This is dead cap.
What does that even mean?
Oh wait, no, it's going down. Look, he's unrestricted. This is a team option.
How do you know it's a team option?
This is it's in italics. It says.
Where?
That's just a universal sign. If it's in italics, that means it's unguaranteed. Go to Basketball Reference. Why are you even on this stupid website?
Hey.
All right. Speaking of unguaranteed, it's guaranteed to re-sign with the Clippers.
Bro, look here. Hold on one
What?
second before we move on. Look,
Go to Basketball Reference. This is not accurate.
you're not accurate, bro.
All right, but seriously though, Kawhi isn't guaranteed.
I don't.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
I
it's-
don't believe that. I think
Where do you
he's
think
resigning.
he's? You think he's resigning?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he's.
I mean,
It's already
he
been
is.
like leaked that he's like most likely gonna
I
resign.
mean, he's probably gonna resign, but for the purposes of the video, where do you think he would go if he did have to go?
Another big market like New York. I can see
Bro.
they have cap space.
He needs to win, bro. Like,
What do you? New York has assets to win.
okay, the only bro. Like,
What do you mean, nah?
don't know.
RJ
they're not,
Barrett-
I think the Clippers are better. Like, what?
yeah, they are easily better, but
So
I
why
thought
would we
we're
go the Knicks?
yeah, but we're just talking about where could he go. Saji asked, where could we go if we're not?
Nah,
if
I
he's
think he's
not
going
playing
to a
Clippers?
team with like it's a good second option, almost equivalent to Paul George, at least.
Julius Randle.
Nah,
Julius.
Nah, bro. Nah, he ain't no Paul
Julius?
George, bro. He ain't no Paul George.
You're right. He's not. He's LeBron James.
No, what the?
He's so good, bro.
Not fully guaranteed. How much is guaranteed?
What it means is basically at the start of next year they can just release him and they don't have to
Bledsoe?
pay anything. That's what it means.
Okay, then I
31.
don't know. Maybe the Pelicans like someone at pick 17, right?
Okay, yeah.
So maybe like someone.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know anyone past the lottery. But
Chris
maybe
Duarte, Cameron
Josh
Thomas.
Christopher. I'm joking. That guy's supposed to be second rounder.
the Nutrition's boy Sharif Cooper.
Okay, who do you think the Grizzlies are gonna select then? Now that they're in the lottery.
With 10. I
They're
think-
not in the lottery yet.
I mean, if they were to trade up to the lottery,
What do they need?
They got Desmond Bain last
They
year.
have a nice
They got
core.
Xavier
John
Tillman.
Morant, Desmond Bain, Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson Jr.,
Xavier Tillman.
Xavier Tillman.
No, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, I know, but he doesn't start. JV.
The Anthony Tell.
Yeah, but like I mean, he's younger though.
The Anthony Melton, Grayson
Bro,
Allen.
I think they draft Corey
Brandon
They have a
Kispert.
lot of guards.
Yeah, but
That's why I said. That's why I didn't want to pick Kispert because they just got Bain last year.
They have a bunch of decent players, but they don't have that for sure second option.
Keon Johnson, John Moran back would be fun.
That's where I knew Jaren Jackson
Yeah,
would
but
be
they
somebody.
struggle shooting. What'd you say?
I figured out that Jaren Jackson would be somebody because I watched his first summer league game. He made 4 threes, and the way it's not that he made them; it's the way he made them.
What's
Well,
that?
That's an ugly jump
yeah,
shot,
he has
bro.
the most weirdest jump
I mean, he
shot.
does have an ugly jump shot, but the way it went in the net, that's what matters.
I mean, I like him, but apparently I used to watch him before his injury, like his highlights and stuff. But apparently, since then, he's foul happy and he's not as good as a defender as he was supposedly claimed to be.
He wasn't good after the injury. I had him on my fantasy team.
He's still okay,
he doesn't grab
bro,
rebounds.
He was selling my fantasy team.
bro. Just because he's selling your fantasy doesn't make he's bad.
Nah.
What if he has an impact outside the court?
I don't care. I traded him.
What do you mean? If he has an impact outside the
I
court?
mean, outside.
Bro.
Outside scoring.
I traded I traded him in the beginning of the year, and I haven't got any. He only started playing in March for 10 games. He's a
Yeah.
disappointment, bro.
Damn.
Unfortunate.
It's okay. He has time.
Does he? I mean, yeah, he does.
He's like
Yeah.
23, 22.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Okay. I'm trying to think of one more. The audacity of the Sixers management. What does that mean?
You said that they basically the Pacers offered them Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh yeah,
and then they
there's-
outright just went out.
Daryl
and
Morey is so no, he's an okay general manager. 'cause
Okay?
he's okay because
Morey ball.
he's integrated himself within the internet community and he tweets and stuff and he reacts to other my leaguers and stuff and I think that's
He
pretty-
does?
Yeah, he does. And I think
Yeah,
that's
I think
pretty
he's
cool.
really cool. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty
he's-
cool. All right, but I mean actually as a general as a basketball general manager, you can't just leak stuff and hope that something changes and say that's okay. I don't know.
He's
how to say
stats
it.
oriented, bro.
Like,
I
what's
watched a podcast that Daryl Morey was on. Bro, he's all about the stats. He used to work with the baseball and he used to record stats with him, and then he went into basketball. Bro, he's crazy about stats. That's why he messed up that Rockets.
He
team.
had that whole statistic about it that he named after himself called
What?
Morey Ball.
Yeah, Morey ball.
Morey Ball is when you score in the paint or in the 3-point line, which is every area except 3.
Bro,
Morey ball.
I like that.
No, but that's such a flawed philosophy because
Why?
because the way
Mathematically,
that
it
you
works,
generate shots inside the paint.
But those are the most efficient shots that you can take.
No,
Bro,
but the
you need
way
to
that
make-
those things get generated is by the mid-range shot. The threat of having someone who can come off a pick and roll and finish in the mid-range. That's the threat that opens the opportunity so that they have to close out.
Okay, but Morey ball is all about, instead of the mid-range threat, it's about the 3-point threat. That's why he built a team with PJ Tucker at center.
Yeah, but if they don't take any mid-range shots, then how can teams aren't going to guard them from that area?
Yeah, you're
So
right.
they're
Because
gonna
they
dip
have to
down in the
guard
pick-
them from the 3-point line.
Yeah, they do. So they
So-
dip it down to
no,
the pick and roll.
look, if they find an
and they have a
opening-
guard that fights through the screen because they always run small ball, then how are you supposed to score?
Okay, but if they find an opening in the mid range, they're just not gonna take it.
No.
No, they're not going to
No.
take it.
So-
it's all about-
Disgusting.
Even floaters.
No,
are-
when
I mean,
Morey
getting some floaters.
when they were playing Morey ball, it was Tucker in the corner, Covington in the corner. I think they had Eric Gordon on the wing. They had Chris Paul or Harden facilitating, and the other guy on the wing.
Westbrook.
Yeah.
It was
Westbrook.
Westbrook. Westbrook Harden was the one they did Morey ball.
Oh yeah, my bad. Westbrook, my bad. So I guess Westbrook or Harden would have the ball, and the other one sits on the wing. So they're playing a 5-out with probably a pick and roll. Tucker comes over, sets a screen. James Harden, when he gets that screen, he's basically getting two free throws, or he's getting to the paint every time.
I mean, that did work for the entirety of the regular season, but once the playoffs came around and they started calling it differently, they're screwed.
Yeah.
Westbrook shot middies on that team. He was the only one who was designated to.
Harden
Why
Westbrook,
didn't-
does it, but Westbrook has an underrated mini game. Sometimes it's off,
But he keeps
it's
trying to
pretty
bank
good.
it. No,
It's pretty good.
he keeps
It's
trying to
good.
bank it in.
It's good, but it's I
His
don't know
elbow
the numbers.
jumpers they're pretty decent.
I mean, he missed the elbow jumper, which led to the Curry, the infamous Mike Breen call.
I salute. What's his face? Daryl Morey for trying it out because
Yeah.
He was trying to revolutionize
I
the
just
game.
remember-
Yeah, so
and in a
I
way, he
respect
kind
it.
of did because now more teams are comfortable. More teams experiment with small ball basketball.
I mean, he got the idea from the Warriors, they were putting out
Draymond
Draymond
at
Green, the
center?
death lineup, but they only did that in the fourth quarter. So he's like, what if I do that for the entirety of the game?
That's
So
different. PJ Tucker and Draymond Green are two different players.
Yeah,
Yeah,
PJ
but-
Tucker ain't no Draymond.
I mean, Covington's more like Draymond than PJ.
Yeah, on the defensive end, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, but I commend him for at least trying to innovate.
Weren't you just hating on him?
I'm saying though, I am hating on him, but I'm trying to say my praises, but I think he's Like if you get a package with Malcolm Brogdon, a first round pick from the Pacers, he outright rejected it, and then he leaked it to the media.
Yeah.
So what that means is that he didn't even bother negotiating. When the Pacers have a legitimate offer that they can throw that makes the Sixers better.
How much more does it like? Okay, when Ben Simmons is off the team, I know. Okay, Sixers fans are gonna be like, it hurts our defense, but I know they have two other all defense team members in Embiid and Tybalt. But even then, if you take Simmons off that team, his defense, his ability to switch on people, his ability to guard up straight, and he's like genuinely the best ISO defender in the league, probably, most likely. Who else is better than him? Ben Simmons. He's probably like the best. He's like a top 5 undisputed top 5 NBA defender.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Okay, right? You take him off that team, there's a big hole right there. Because it's like you can find replacements, but you can't give someone who's going to give like 100% of
Can't
the
replace
defense.
Ben Simmons' defense.
Yeah, you can't replace his defense. And even if you get a guy like, let's just say you get Brogdon and Karis LeVert, none of those guys are going to push you into championships. Like those guys aren't like going to push you there. They're not like maybe you could say they're both third options, but like they're not even second options.
Yeah, but then they have 3 third. If that would happen, they will have three
Third
third
options.
No, I disagree. I think when you have those bench players as opposed to Ben Simmons, the game opens up so much more for Embiid. And I think that,
Okay,
he could have like a takeover type moment, like Hakeem Olajuwon or like a Shaq from back in the day, and like he can just carry them, but like,
Yeah,
still
how
doing
can he
their
carry
part.
them when he like misses like 50 games in a season?
That's
Okay.
on him to stay healthy.
What do you mean that's on him?
That's
You
on
can't-
him.
you
He
can't
has
do
to,
anything about it.
sometimes you can though. because, like,
Sometimes, yeah, you can train and work and
yeah,
work
you
hard.
can learn about your thing. Curry got a new trainer after like 5 ankle injuries, and then Curry got a new trainer, and then he never got injured since, or he got like 1 injury since.
Yeah.
That was a couple years ago.
But it was a hand injury too. Like it wasn't
That was
like,
different.
I thought it was an ankle injury.
No, he
Uh,
broke his wrist.
He
Yeah,
broke
like,
his wrist last year.
Aaron Baines
right?
landed on him.
Oh yeah. So basically, that means that's what
He's
a
been
main
staying
point.
healthy.
Yeah, he's been
But guys
staying
like
healthy.
Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid and like Chris Paul, like all of them just have Chris Paul specifically. I doubt he doesn't put in the work to try and stay healthy. But,
He's vegan. That's why he hasn't got injured this season.
Yeah, vegan.
I mean, he did get injured this season, did he not?
No, but like it's not like he had like hamstring injuries.
But
like
actually, no. The Chris Paul's a different case. I take it back because he's like a 6 feet point guard. So, but
I
Joel
believe
Embiid and Anthony Davis are like bigs, like 6, like 11 bigs that are like getting physical. In the paint.
It has to be harder because Shaq used to like break his legs. 'cause
Yeah, but
he
that's
put
what-
all that weight on.
Let's just say hypothetically, let's just say, even though I don't even think the Pacers would trade LeVert and Brogdon for Simmons, but let's just say they have a lineup of Brogdon, LeVert, I don't know, Tybalt, and then
the 13th pick.
Tobias Harris at power forward, and then Embiid at center. I don't think that team even gets past like
They're definitely making. I think that team beats the Hawks this year.
maybe, but you have to. I don't know how good would Malcolm Brogdon be?
I
How
think
good
Karis LeVert has to play good too. Like
I mean, he's like 25-5. He's pretty solid.
That
He
team-
could be a third
when he
option.
came back from injury, he was playing good.
Yeah, he's 25-5.
I guess.
that team
Malcolm
could-
Brogdon was 50, 40, 90, so he's like a really good role player for them.
Yeah.
He's not a role player though.
He's not a borderline all-star.
Yeah,
He's a borderline. That's like that's what I mean. Like
So
he's
you
a
have
really,
like
really
3
good role
borderline
player.
all-stars in Tobias Harris, Malcolm Brogdon, and Karis LeVert, but I don't know. It's
I think
3
that-
borderline all-stars and then Joel Embiid, like enough?
I think that team competes with Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Maybe, but do they
I think they
compete with
definitely
Brooklyn?
get
I
past
don't
the
know.
first round, and I think they might. I think there's a high chance they
No,
get
I
out of the
don't. I
second
think
round.
Milwaukee wins.
No,
Yeah.
actually no. No,
It's
I know.
competitive.
What's the team we're talking about? The 76ers, if they did that, they'd be better than the Bucks, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, probably. Because then their bench unit is not bad either. I respect them. Shake Milton and them.
Oh yeah.
Shimon played
I know
so
he
awesome
didn't play good in the playoffs, but he was good for the regular season.
You didn't say your boy Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, I love Tyrese Maxey. He could start.
Not starting, but
Yeah,
Yeah, but like on that note of Daryl Morey,
The Morey ball.
there's only like that entire season with the Morey ball. There was only like 1 game I ever remember, and that's that game where they went into, I think it was double overtime against the Celtics. You want to talk about?
that was a good.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
I remember the Lakers. They versus the Lakers, but PJ Tucker was guarding Anthony Davis. I think they won the game.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Game 1 and then never again.
No, like before the playoffs, it was like regular season.
Oh, before the
Oh, but
playoffs.
in the playoffs, PJ Tucker was guarding Davis, and then they had to they were forced to put in like a real big. I forgot who it was.
Was it the
They
Hardenstein
had it
guy?
real big.
It was Tyson Chandler. That was the one
That's
big day.
sad.
Tyson Chandler.
Is Chandler is he in the league still? Hold on.
No,
on.
I think that was his last year in the league.
That guy's a
Yeah.
goat.
You know what's so sad? Tyson Chandler ended his career playing for Phoenix and Los Angeles, but I don't think he won a ring with either of those teams.
And Rockets.
Yeah, and the Rockets.
Yeah,
but no, but
you see the
Phoenix and
Lakers?
Los Angeles won the chip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they
Wait,
all became successful after he left.
He won a ring, right, with Dirk?
Yeah, he did. He was defensive.
good.
Wasn't he defensive player of the year that year?
That's on
Yeah,
the Knicks.
he
though,
was
no?
1 year.
It was
No,
on the
I
Knicks.
don't think it was that year, but it was
Yeah.
definitely 1 year. But yeah, going back to that game against Boston with the Jaylen Brown, what they needed in that game was like interior defense and more scoring. So they acquired that this trade deadline by trading for Evan Fournier, and now
The Celtics?
Yeah, they did.
They got interior
Oh,
defense from M4.
No, I said they got more scoring. Yeah, I just
Oh.
said interior defense was like an add-on.
But he doesn't
They
interior
traded.
defense.
They traded. Who did they trade for? Or they traded
2
away.
second-round picks and Jeff Teague.
What?
For Evan Fournier, right?
That's it?
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
value was that
And
low?
the
Yeah.
trade exception.
Why? Was he that bad before?
No, he's a free agent at the end of the year, so they need to get
That's
something.
a steal for Boston.
I mean, but he's a free agent though, and this year he
See-
wants
see the way
$14
he's
million.
playing against-
I would pay him
That's
that.
a-
To come off your bench as a 6-man, he's a great 6-man.
Fournier was playing good against what's it called, USA today, and
He was cooking.
I know I forgot who, but somebody I don't know who said it, but someone said that the international players that play on the France team like play different from how they play.
That's
Yeah,
true.
everyone's.
I think it was Lillard. I could be wrong.
Lillard said that. Yeah, you're right.
Everyone's like applauding those referees because they're playing like a more pure form of basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
bro.
that's just another way of saying they're being more. They're letting players be more physical.
It's not even physical. It's just like pump fake, and then they like, they do the
Yeah,
game.
Like Trae Young, the James Harden.
Yeah, and then they don't call that shit an international. So I could.
Adam Silver has to do something about that. He has to like imply those FIBA rules, some of them at least in
He
the
is.
NBA.
He's
Yeah,
making
the-
the Trae Young rule next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, yeah, I
Next
know.
season.
Yeah, they're implementing that. It's crazy. He's changing the game.
You think?
No, he's not.
Who is-
He's not.
He's literally
Yeah,
changing the
changing
game.
the
He's
game.
literally changing the game, but like not significantly.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
pretty
no, 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 no.
significant. Everyone
Not-
does that.
Okay, not significantly. He's changing the game, but it's like for such a stupid reason.
So
He's
I
not
mean, it's
changing
not
the
a
game
stupid
like.
reason.
Was it Charles Barkley who implemented 5
5
seconds?
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different. He's changing
That's
the game
just-
because he's so dominant.
Trae Young's so dominant.
Draymond?
Trae Young.
Trae
He's
Trae
so
Young's so
dominant.
dominant.
He went all the way to the conference finals by doing that that dumb move. So then they're like, damn, we got to put an end to this.
I mean, he's
You know, like next season, his points might drop. Like I think he averaged like 20.
I don't think it's like there's a reason he gets so many fouls, and that's because he's actually a good basketball player. So I think
Okay, but
I think he's still.
you know, he
receiving.
attempts like 10 free throws and makes like 8 or 9.
I
Well,
think
I mean,
he'll
a
get-
lot of people.
I
So
think
his points might drop from like 25 to 20, maybe,
No.
possibly.
bro?
What?
No, bro. I know I was hating. I seen it as a troll, but like, if he how many times did he get to the line? Like 10 times, right?
MJ?
No, how many times did he get to the line, Trae Young?
10. I don't know. Look it
10?
up right now.
Bro, he'll probably get into the line like with the new rule, maybe like 8
6,
times.
7.
Nah, like 8. Like he's still like
You know, his points will still be. I don't. Maybe not 20. Maybe it'll be like 23. But he won't get as much. Especially in the playoffs, though, he won't get his free throws.
And he didn't get the calls in the. He didn't do
Yes, he
those. He didn't do those Trae Young shit in the.
He didn't do
Yes,
it
he
that
did.
much. He didn't
Okay, he didn't do it as much.
It
but
wasn't
still
like
there.
regular
It was
season.
there.
Okay, I have a question about that.
What?
Do you think like Joel Embiid? He does a lot of post work with pump fakes and stuff. Do you think he's going to be affected by that rule?
No, probably not.
Nah.
That's different.
No, he does. Like I mean, like when he pulls up and he tries to draw the foul
Oh, like in the like the post.
in the post.
Yeah.
You think he's going to get those now?
Probably. That's different.
No, yeah, but that's
No,
like
but
a
it's
weekend.
technically under the same
Most
thing.
likely in the paint though, like when you're guarding someone like face up to the basket, like when their back is to the basket and like in that, like when they usually like pump fake and stuff, usually like the defender usually bites
Yeah.
because they're tall. The
Yeah.
guy playing with his back to the basket is tall, like easy poster, so he's probably gonna bite, and that's a foul. That's just a foul.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know who was gonna stay. 'Cause it's like I thought the Trae Young rules like when they come off behind the defender.
The Trae Young rule
No,
is
it's when you jump in an awkward direction to force
the
contact.
Trae Young rule is when the offensive player initiates contact by doing awkward movements or like kicking his legs out or like
Yeah, Joel Embiid's not doing that.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's also it's kind of like that Dwayne Wade thing where you're jumping up. So I just thought maybe that might be the same thing.
Yeah.
Trae Young averages 8.7 this season, but he averaged 9.3 the last season. So.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
that's not. I mean,
He's
Probably
averaging
gonna be
9.
cut to like 6, probably.
in his rookie year, he averaged 5.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so it's about the same.
Probably why people had more respect for him in his rookie year.
Oh,
What? People have more respect for him now. What?
Well, yeah, but before these playoffs, people didn't like him.
I was one
Yeah.
of those guys. Didn't like
A
that
lot
guy.
of guys.
I mean,
I don't
you
like
can
him.
say,
He
you can say
eliminated
he
my
gained more
Knicks.
haters, but like,
Shut up.
He eliminated my
You're
Knicks.
not a
My
Knicks fan,
Knicks.
bro.
I'm a Knicks fan.
nah, bro.
It goes Toronto then New York. No, sorry, Toronto then Los Angeles because LeBron.
See, like, look.
And then the Clippers.
Bro,
'cause
yeah.
Kawhi.
Okay, so you're not a Knicks
bro, being a
fan.
LeBron fan is different, you know.
No, it's not.
That's greatness, bro.
No, I'm probably a Kawhi fan before I'm a LeBron fan. So.
Well, fraud?
You know,
Well,
you
what?
can't
Bro,
do
why
that
are you
on the
talking
podcast.
about the fraud when KD can't even lead Bam Adebayo, Damian Lillard, and friends past France? Evan Fournier's cooking his ass.
Down.
That's true. He did get
Bro,
dropped off by
You
Evan
guys are
Fournier.
overreacting over one game.
Bro,
Doesn't
shut
matter.
up, bro. KD can't even lead Team
It's
USA.
their first loss since 2004.
So?
Think about that's the first loss in your
2004.
lifetime.
What's up, man?
Oh wait, not your lifetime, my
I
lifetime.
was there. I remember.
We weren't for 1 year.
Bro, you know Kobe's never lost a single game in the Olympics. KD should take notes from the legend. That's why Kobe's
Did
better.
LeBron?
No, I'm pretty sure no. Because LeBron's not playing this year. So.
No, I mean, so LeBron hasn't lost.
Yeah,
Most
I mean,
likely.
Yeah, probably. Unless he was part of that 2004 team, but
Do you see the
wait, wasn't he on the redeem team?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that means he probably lost.
But wasn't Kobe on the redeemed?
No, Kobe.
No,
I know
no,
Kobe's
I mean,
like
Kobe played-
32 and
no,
0
no.
or something. He's 48 and 0.
Yeah, that's why he was in the Hall
You
of Fame.
see people complaining about Greg Popovich coaching. I mean,
No.
yeah, people are complaining.
There was just statistics that say Greg Popovich is 6-3 in FIBA or something. I don't know.
No, they're saying that he's playing like Spurs basketball, so like
I
people
remember
are
that
complaining about that. I mean, like players on the team. I don't
Keldon
know.
Johnson's his coach, right?
Yeah,
No, my bad. Keldon Johnson is coach under him, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he got like touches the other game.
Or maybe it's because he's good.
Okay, yeah, but maybe because he knows like the offense. Because
Probably.
But at the same time, you can't blame Greg Popovich. Like I remember at the end of the game, Damian Lillard could have shot a 3, but he didn't. Like, come on, bro, that's Damian Lillard.
I didn't
like,
watch the game, so I don't
Yeah, I was at
Yeah, I
8 o'clock.
didn't
No one's waking- I'm not waking up at 8 o'clock to watch Team USA. It's not
It's 8 a.m.
Yeah,
because it's,
Wow.
it's in
They're
Tokyo.
Tokyo. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
watching it at 8 a.m. because it's not Canada. It's not Team Canada.
Yeah. All right. I don't got a segue for this next topic. I'm just gonna say it. Nick Wright,
Hey.
NBA analyst. Member, is he a part of ESPN? I think he's
Yeah,
part
he's,
of. He works for
he's on
put up
ESPN.
the player pyramid.
He put up the. Okay, I'll put up the player pyramid right now. He released a player pyramid. I don't know when he did it, but he did, and it has a lot of flaws in it.
A lot.
Very much so.
It's
Didn't he give some context to why he put like AD
He
and
has-
Kawhi in that tier though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gave reasons, but they weren't very good reasons, to be honest. And we're gonna be taking that apart.
He said that. So basically, the top pyramid with like Giannis, Jokic, Lillard, and everyone is the superstar players. Which, I mean, I don't disagree. And maybe like I don't know. I don't think CP3 is
Yeah, CP3 does not. Booker should be above CP3.
like Booker should be above CP3. Leonard, like
Let's work
There's a
away
lot
from
of
the
players.
bottom to top.
Okay.
Okay, so CJ.
No, no.
Think
Right
about
after.
guys who are left out right now.
Huh?
Think about guys who should be here who are left out.
Alright, before we even talk about that,
Okay.
Derrick Rose is on the same level as Brandon Ingram, Shea, Lowry. Like this is disrespectful, bro. A guy who
Yeah.
averages 12 points per game on the same level as an
but
all
look,
star.
he put LaMelo and people above him.
That's true. LaMelo's
Did
not.
he not give context to why he did that though? Because I swear in the thing he said that these guys are this is like top 20 players, and then the next level is future top 20 players and stuff. Did he not say that? Or?
No, but what he said is that this is a list of like the 23 best players right now. That's
Okay,
that was
so
his
why is
overall-
Derrick Rose?
I think
Yeah, that's
no,
exactly the problem.
Up to PG was top 23, something like that.
Or like, but that's what his idea was. Is that the best players right now?
I'm pretty sure like something like this row, like the second last one, are like players that were like
Did he put Bam over Aiton?
Yeah, that's
I mean
like
Aiton over Bam.
Yeah,
that's a
that,
bad.
that's a
terrible.
Nick Wright move right there.
That's so recency bias because Cat, Bam, Rudy Gobert, they're all better than Aiton.
Did he put Ja over Fox? Not another.
bro. But look how high LaMelo is. Like LaMelo's like way better than what.
I
Like
don't know why
Derrick
Draymond's
Rose
even
is
in the
lower,
pyramid. Why is Draymond and Derrick Rose in the pyramid? They're not top 20. They're not top 40 players.
Draymond?
He's not
Draymond
top
can
40.
arguably-
Dude,
No,
Draymond
he's
plays
not.
his role on the Warriors.
He's
No,
good.
Well.
He's a good role player. He's not top 40.
He was an All Star.
Past tense.
He was an All NBA player.
Past
Yeah, but
tense.
that's past tense. He's not even. He's
I
like.
mean, Derrick
worse
Rose is on
offensive.
this list, and he's
So
also
he's a
past
determining
10.
factor
They're
for
not
the
top
Warriors
40
winning
players.
and probably the Warriors' future success.
Should make a top 40 players list.
Yeah, this is my my philosophy when looking at like rankings of players. Like if you say something outrageous, as long as you're consistent with that through the entirety of the list, like I'm okay with it. Like Colin Coward, for example, I saw his top 10 point guards. He had a favorable ranking for Chris Paul, but he also had a favorable ranking for Drew Holiday and Kyle Lowry. So I allowed it. So
What do you mean he had favorable?
He
Like,
put like Chris Paul at 3, which is like okay, that's a little too high for him in my opinion. But like he made it clear throughout the course of the list that he likes those defensive minded, playmaking, 3-point shooting point guards. So I'm like, okay, that's fair.
Not bro. Karl Anthony Towns is like the best shooting big man of all time, and you're having him at the second lowest tier with Siakam and LaMelo and Ray. This is a shit list, bro. It's just a shit list.
That's true.
He said that the second row on the second pyramid is like players that are like future superstars, but they aren't yet. Like you look at like guys like I don't know Middleton, Kyrie, Beal,
you mean Booker? You mean
Yeah, the
Booker's
Booker, Trae Young,
Trey.
Mitchell, Tatum, Zion. That was like the
future top 5 NBA players maybe?
something like future first option type
Future
players.
superstars.
And that is true,
Yeah.
but
The way he just organizes it. Why didn't you just, if you were gonna do this, like he made a complete different tier for future NBA first options, superstars. Like, you could have just made a completely different list. Like, his pyramid is like whack. It just doesn't make sense.
That row under Booker and thing, he said that those players are just second options.
options?
I mean,
They're Robins, like the best Robins in
Who's
the
that
NBA.
guy next to? Oh, is that PG next to Clay?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. Look at shit. I don't like looking at it, bro.
Ja Morant's on the same level as Russell Westbrook. I feel so sad.
And Ben Simmons. This is just, I don't know. Literally, the Holiday, the tier with Drew Holiday are like the underachievers minus like DeAndre Ayton. They're all underachieving, and Brown. Everyone else is underachieving. DeAndre Ayton. Drew Holiday underachieving in the playoffs. You could say because he played bad. Randall played bad in the playoffs. Russell played bad in
Bro,
the playoffs.
how do you mess up this top pyramid? Like I mean,
Yeah, can we talk
everything-
about that top? He put Giannis above KD and LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
what's
not
wrong with
bad.
that?
you could argue that.
Man, we all know that Giannis wouldn't even be in like top 3 NBA player discussion if he didn't win the title.
But he did.
But he did. That's the thing.
But you can't just say that. This is the
But-
same thing that happened with Kawhi and the same thing that
I
happened
mean,
with LeBron.
his finals performance was quite legendary, but
Okay,
Yeah,
it was
he did.
legendary, but you can't just every year just because a guy wins the best player on the best team, like a top 5 NBA player, the best player on that team that won the title, it can't just be the new best player every year.
But
That's not how it works.
exactly. Look how far Kawhi went. But 2 years ago, he's like people are probably putting him number one.
Yeah, but he had a reason Nick Wright had Kawhi so low and AD was because of injury concerns, which I understand, I guess, but
In 2019, the only reason Kawhi Leonard was the number 1 basketball player in the world was because LeBron James didn't have the playoffs to show that he was the number 1.
And
As
KD
soon as
Yeah.
LeBron came back to the playoffs, everyone undisputedly said he was number 1. Then this year he got eliminated in the first round due to injury.
He
And
played bad.
And he played bad because of injury.
nah, he played bad
No,
because
he
he's
played
old.
He
bad.
played
He's
bad
old.
because of injury.
He's old and
Nah,
wild.
bro.
He played bad because of injury, and KD was easily the best player in the playoffs. And up until the point where he stepped his foot onto the line, and he probably would have eliminated Giannis. He probably would have went on to win the championship. And we all know that he's better than Giannis.
stepped up.
I think the Suns would have won.
No,
Against the Nets.
okay,
Without
whatever.
Kyrie.
You think the
That's a
Suns beat
different
the Nets?
That's a different discussion. Whatever.
Maybe.
My point is, Kevin Durant is the best basketball player on that list. He's not below Giannis just because Giannis won a title.
I think that too, but I don't think it's like crazy. I think KD's the best player in the league right now. But if you said Giannis is the best player, I wouldn't. Like,
No,
I'm not gonna get
outrageous.
super
I
irritated.
understand.
I'm just gonna say we gotta stop this notion of whoever wins the title is the best player in the league. That's not how it
No,
works.
but Giannis has been on that like he's been on the edge of that like
People didn't have him top 5 at the beginning of the season because he lost to
'Cause they-
Jimmy Butler and Bam.
yeah, I know, but he's like for a while now he's been on the edge of like top 5 shit
Yeah,
players.
I guess so.
But I think another thing is like having Embiid over my boy Jokic,
Bro, Embiid when healthy is better than Jokic.
but he's
when
not.
healthy.
But he's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
healthy.
Yeah, I know
all
he's
the time.
not. I know he's not.
And Jokic makes his team better.
Yeah, he had an MVP season. For
I
a reason.
mean, he doesn't make MPJ better. He took away his shot attempts. In the
No, because
second
MPJ. I'm not gonna talk trash about MPJ. You're like, what's the word? You're trapping me into talking trash about MPJ.
He was literally. People were complaining about how the Nuggets misused MPJ all season until Jamal Murray got injured.
So what do you want to do, man? Like,
What? I'm just saying.
he's like the third option. Like,
Yeah, he's a
Did you
third
see that
option on
thumbnail
the
from
Nuggets.
Rusty Buckets that said?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And
Yeah,
some other.
that's so
What?
dumb.
What
That's
was
like
it?
the Nuggets aren't using MTJ properly. Like he's on a contending team, or like he was on a contending team till Murray got injured.
like I don't know
Like
what
how much better can he be, or how much better can you use him?
how much of a bigger role can you give him? Really, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
What else? CP3 on the same level as Harden and Lillard is just.
That's just disrespectful.
It is. CP3 is the second best player on the championship
CP3
team.
did. I mean, I think the reason why I put it is because of his OKC season where he made them go to the playoffs, and then, I mean this season
no,
he
but
had
he's talking about right now. So that means
He's just overrating him for that one playoff series
Yeah.
against Denver, I believe. That's what I think. Because Lillard is, okay, not Miles, but he's like better than CP3. And
No,
Harden,
he's Miles better.
Yeah, Harden is
Lillard-
definitely Miles better than CP3.
CP3 is good though, but he's
Yo,
a
even like
Robin.
even like this row with Booker and Trae and everyone, bro. Like everyone there is better than CP3. Actually,
Yeah,
maybe-
you can make the argument. No, you
yeah.
can make the argument that everyone there is better.
Yeah.
I had Trae Young. I still have Trae Young over CP3.
I have Trae
Yeah.
Young, Booker over
nah, I'd
CP3,
probably have
Tatum.
CP3 still over Trae Young.
I know
I have-
CP3 is one of the best pick and roll point guards in the game, but if you look at Trae Young, he could be the second best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think for defense, I think that's enough
Okay.
to put him over.
CP3 is not even that much of a great defender.
He was
He's
getting-
a pretty great defender.
He was getting like targeted out in the Bucks series.
Yeah, but I mean in a system, he's a great defender.
Yeah, but they were targeting him in the play. Like regardless, like if you're a guard, guard defense is kind of overrated. Like
Yeah.
No, not if you're Drew Holiday.
that's true. Okay, I take it back. But for more times, like
Lonzo Ball.
Big man defense is more important.
wing,
Benjamin Simmons.
wing.
What's it called?
But he's
Miles Turner
basically
is
a-
probably a top 5 defender, but he hasn't never made an all defensive team.
Miles Turner's never made an all defense team?
No,
Well, who does he compete with? Rudy
He-
Gobert and
He only gets 2 spots every year for centers.
Rudy
so
Gobert and
Rudy
Bam
Gobert,
Adebayo, right?
Bam, Joel Embiid.
I
those
think
guys
I take
compete.
Okay, maybe not.
Clint.
Yeah, I'm still taking Rudy and Bam because Bam gives you.
Yeah,
he
I
can
know,
defend
but
one
everyone
team.
would. But it's like it's just a broken
It's
way.
kind of unfair.
No, but
Yeah.
I think for the all defensive,
I hate that about all NBA. Actually, like all NBA and all like the way they do all rookie team is they take the 10 best rookies, not in any position, not in any order, and not like they don't care about what position. You could have like 5 guards as
Yeah.
your all rookie team. For all NBA and all defense, you got to have 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center. So that
Yeah.
automatically puts centers at a disadvantage. And just because like they shouldn't, I don't think they should follow that format.
Yeah.
They should just do like the best defenders and the best like players for all NBA and all defense.
yeah, but they won't.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they won't.
they should, but they won't.
What's the next topic, Pat? Seggy?
Next topic. Reggie Bullock. No, that was a joke.
I said Reggie Bullock.
He wants a 4-year deal, bro.
Yeah.
I
Bro.
respect him though. He's a Knicks legend.
Is he?
You're not a Knicks
He's not a
fan,
Knicks
bro.
What?
You're not a Knicks fan.
He was so good in the playoffs.
Was he though?
Yeah, he was shooting threes.
Okay, what else is here to talk? We could
Do you
talk
think-
about. Wait, what'd you say?
You think USA pulls the gold medal?
I don't
Didn't
know.
they lose?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean, they're not
I
out.
think if they
It's still
lose,
group stages.
if they lose one
Yeah.
more, they're out of contention. I believe that's what someone on Instagram said.
Yeah. It's,
Oh shit.
I mean, they could. I mean, if they lose their next game, I'm pretty sure it's like 4 per group. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, so
something
why
like
is
that.
everyone like freaking out?
Because if they
Because
lose,
Because USA lost.
Yeah, but like they're not out. They could still win.
Yeah, but they lost.
no, they have a high chance. I think if you lose 1 or 2 games, they're done. Like you can't like
No,
play.
it's.
for-
I think that, like that's like after group play.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the Olympics. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a big deal because after that big win against who they like blow up by 50, Nigeria? No,
No, they lost to Nigeria. They blew out Spain because Pau Gasol was on that team. I think.
yeah. After they blew
He
up,
still plays?
I saw him on the
Oh,
team.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, I didn't even know.
yeah. So he got like a 50. They blew him out by like 50 points, and then people were not worried, and now they're worried again.
So they have Pau Gasol play, but not Mark. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Mark. I guess Mark didn't want to play. I don't know what's going on with Mark.
Yeah. All right, we could talk about how Legend of Winning thinks LeBron wasn't a top 5 player this season.
I have to disagree.
This season?
This season alone,
Yeah.
I mean, he was injured for like I guess you could say most.
he didn't win a single Player of the Month or Player of the Week
He was
He
MVP.
didn't-
He was second in MVP before
for 1 month.
yeah, for like a month or 2.
Yeah.
Until he got injured.
Yeah. What are you gonna do by injury? Like what?
I don't know. I think
That's like saying because Steph Curry got injured last season, he wasn't top 10.
And then when
and for that season, yeah.
You can't like just because a guy's injured. And he's
That's
out of the
what-
game, you gotta take where he was at before injury, and that's where you rank him.
Yeah.
No,
Talk
but
about when
right
he
now.
came back from
it's-
injury, he was bad.
He
Oh,
just came
Curry?
back from
LeBron-
injury.
LeBron.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't
pretty-
like that.
He was bad. He was bad compared to LeBron's expectations.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
He's LeBron James.
Yeah.
But he's gonna probably bounce back.
I mean, probably.
He's 36.
He said he's 36, and he said this injury feels different than everything else. But I still think.
Did you
he
see
can
him
bounce
meet RDC World?
back. Yeah,
that was
legendary.
legendary. Already see my J. Cole too.
Yeah.
They're doing everything. They're going. Shout out to them. man.
RDC's dreams coming true, bro. I guess that's dope.
That's because he's a humble guy.
Mhm.
All right, this is the last topic there is.
2K, yo, 2K's
No,
future.
before that.
Oh, fine.
Oh shit. Okay, I tore the paper. It's okay. Is Splitgate the next big thing in gaming?
Nah, it's not. I mean, it's been. I don't know. Like, whenever they're still in their beta. I mean, it's been beta for 2 years. They just released it on console, so I guess people are.
It's not on beta for 2 years.
Yeah, bro. It's been in beta
It's
since
beta right now.
2019.
Are you sure? I think it's free on PC since 2019. It's a beta on console.
No, I don't know about that. You think so? This is the full game, or the full game's on PC?
They have a ranked mode, so I have to assume that yeah.
I mean, even if you can have
who
a rank,
sets up a ranked mode on beta?
No, it's beta though. Like I literally on the game.
yeah, like,
Yeah, I know, but it's out since 2019. And it's been on Steam since 2019, and it has a ranked mode, so it's implying that it more than most
I
likely.
mean, it does kind of have that Halo feeling, but like it's not. I mean, and the portals is really cool, like the way you can use it. Their maps are okay, but like you need more, and they're like more competitive maps, I guess.
Bro, there's no good games out right now. Like Warzone's kind of like people are losing the
I'm losing interest in
I
Warzone.
haven't played
Right.
Warzone
Every
in a
time I
while.
hop on, I just get angry because I feel like if you don't play and you don't like get your like if you don't get a feel for the game for like a week, you just suck.
Yo, and I can't even watch Warzone streams because like, I mean, like, it's not that it's not entertaining, but like it's because they're on PC and their whole thing is like so like cracked out. They have to play on like 120 FOV, and then when I hop on console, I'm like, bro, why does this look so weird? Like we have such a huge disadvantage to PC players.
Yeah, so the gaming market's kind of open right now.
Nah,
Yeah.
but speaking of the gaming market, Agent and Joe knows they're talking about how 2K22 has the potential to be great.
Why?
Nah,
Why?
bro,
Nothing.
what?
Don't even heard of.
Nah, but Agent did make a video about it.
I don't
And
know.
Joe knows said how 2K22 on next year could be like game changing. I don't know what he thumbnailed it, but yeah.
Bro, every year it's like that.
It's
You
just
know
a
what-
pattern that 2K goes through every year. They have
Yeah.
3 bad 2Ks in a row, and then they come back with one of the greatest, and that's why everyone expects.
Bro, that's just everyone wanting.
Yo, low key though.
No, think about it, because they went
Think about it.
2K17, 2K18 was really bad, and
No,
then
no, no.
2K19.
You go 15, 16, 17, 3 good ones. You got 18, which was ass. 19 was good, but that was like an outlier. It's like some people hated 19, but I like 19. So you got
Yeah, I like
19. And then you got 20, 21 was ass. And let's just say 19 was ass by some people's standards.
No.
So
19
22 is
was
going to be good.
everyone loved 19.
Not everyone. Some
Bro,
did
people
like
played
19.
it though.
No, but
Yeah.
People didn't play
in the
20,
moment,
21.
everyone loved 19.
Everyone just likes...
No, in the moment, I don't think people liked it. 'cause
I
they
mean,
did stretch big
in
stuff.
hindsight, that's what
I love stretch big stuff.
you were a stretch big. That's why
Yeah, I was. And I was the best out there.
I was a shot creating post scorer.
Yo, you can have a
What the
hip-hop.
hell is that build?
I don't. It was dominating.
It was a
fools.
bucket.
Yeah, it was.
You can have a hip hop option in 2K. You get your career.
Wait, what?
There's like a hip hop.
Oh, yeah,
option.
next year. Yeah, you can have a hip-hop side career in 2K.
Could
Like
you
David
rap?
Allah. Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Soldier Boy tweeted he stole his idea.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Damn.
Oh, but that cover is ass.
The cover.
Luka
Oh,
cover?
the Luka.
The
it is
Luka
kinda-
and
it's
the
kinda-
Legends one.
It
It's
wasn't
kind of. It's kind of.
I don't... It looks like water paint.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but
I
I
don't
don't
like
like
that.
that. You gotta like kind of make it look better. It was. I
could've
don't like
made
the
it
color
like-
mix or anything.
If they really... I know they always go for a graffiti look, but you could have done like a better graffiti look.
Yeah, that's why I like 2K19's cover.
Maybe you could have done like a mural,
A
but for
mural.
Luka.
2K18 had a good cover with
2K19.
Derozan for Canadians.
No, it didn't.
2K18?
Yeah, the
No,
Derozan
2K18.
cover.
Didn't they
That
have to
cover-
change the 2K18 cover? 'Cause
19...
Kyrie-
Okay, the best covers ever were like 15, 19,
Who was 19 cover Bradley?
Giannis.
Oh yeah. I think it was a good cover.
Yeah, it was a good cover.
2K just robbing people's money, bro. They're just
That's
really, they're
true.
really good marketing like.
That's because they have no competition. That's why they're good
Yeah,
marketing.
they're multi-billion-dollar company.
They're the
of
only
VC
sports
alone.
like for the 2 biggest leagues in the world, which are the NBA. I'm pretty sure, other than soccer, like NBA and NFL,
Yeah.
they're owned by 2K. Like the biggest ones are
NFL is
Madden.
owned by EA though.
Oh wait, yeah, man.
Yeah, Madden.
Oh yeah, for basketball fans at least though, they run the basketball aspect.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, says Glenn, not me. It's not my phone.
Oh.
But what's it called? But EA runs the FIFA and Madden industry, so 2K's like runs basketball.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing they have. Take 2.
EA needs to come back, bro.
I mean, they take a
Yeah,
break from NBA
yeah,
Live because those sales are
competition
shit.
breeds a good product or something like that.
That's not true. Actually, NBA Live took a break this year, and 2K21 has been the worst 2K I've ever played in my life.
Bro,
Yeah.
2K's not gonna get better. Like, there's no way.
I mean, people said that. Okay, 14 was like not great,
Bro,
but
this
not
next
bad.
gen stuff is like
Okay,
okay, whole
but-
new thing. Like,
The jump from 14 to 15 on next gen, 15 was really good.
okay, and this one was really bad. Like, I don't know how you messed
Okay,
up.
yeah,
like,
but the jump might be better.
It might be, arguably.
I don't know. I look forward to 2K every year, but they always let me down.
Yeah. We didn't pay for the last one, did we?
Nope, that's a good investment by me.
Yeah.
I'm out here, bro. I'm here.
I told you guys not to buy it until you guys saw
bro,
reviews.
I know. No, yeah, it's the news, bro.
No, it's not the news. It's just that it's just like everyone just wants to buy it, but you know me, I never buy it until I
Bro,
know.
that was an L.
That was a big. It's like $20 now. I mean, it is July, so I guess it makes sense.
You know, I watched the fourth quarter's video the other day about competitive gaming being dead. He said he opted on Fortnite for the first time in years, and he got abducted by an alien.
Bro, yeah, yo, Fortnite is on some weird.
They have
stuff,
some
but,
alien.
like,
I played the other day, and there's some alien
I played
stuff.
the cutscene. You know the cutscene that they give you?
I
played
skipped
through
that.
yeah.
And I was like, this is
They have
so weird.
alien ships, and you gotta like kill animals to get health back.
Do you think Fortnite is too innovative? You think that's possible?
They're just trying too hard to add more like.
I don't think they're
content.
trying to hard. I think it's just applying to their fan base or like their.
Yeah, like their motto.
They're-
It's like
they're
they're
adding
always
s-
adding stuff.
The content they used to add. Remember when they had those weekly updates? They don't have weekly updates anymore. But like, remember when they had those weekly updates with new content back in like Prime Fortnite, like seasons 1 to like I want to say 7, 6.
5,
Yeah,
6,
6.
yeah.
Yeah, so like, they had weekly content, and that content was good. It helped the game grow. But now the content that they're adding, the spaceships, the animals, all this stuff is just so boring. Like it doesn't help the game. Well, at least for me, maybe because I don't know.
Yeah, it's too.
It's just
too
dry.
corporate now.
Wait, with Fortnite?
Yeah, they have
You
they have
check the-
all the brands incorporated with it.
You checked the item shop recently? Like I checked it recently, bro. The item shop they have a Joker bundle. They have like a Superman bundle.
Yeah, bro, their collabs are just. There's
They have
no
a-
other video
They
game
have
that
a
can be doing
Lambo. No, they have a Ferrari bundle. They have all
Fortnite?
Yes, they have the LeBron bundle. They're making so much money.
Yeah,
Which
I
is why
mean,
they
good
died.
for them, I guess. At least they didn't die out like Among Us.
Fortnite's a completely different game from what it was in season 3 to season now.
Yeah.
It's a way different game. It's just
If they brought back that old map, I swear to God, like so many people would come back to
Yeah,
For
but
a
it'll be
day.
the same.
For a
No,
day.
no, look, it'll
For
be
a-
the same thing. Like
Yeah.
sweats aren't gonna go away, and like the way people like the
That's
meta.
true.
I mean, the meta might change, but like it's not gonna change like building wise.
but there's only like so few games that like last like long. Only like in Minecraft.
Okay, you can say
League of
Fortnite.
Legends.
Fortnite's still lasting.
It's still
like,
lasting. It's still like the most played.
It's not.
game
It's
in the
not
world.
anywhere
Yeah.
near its prime, but it's still lasting. It's still up there with the top 3 games.
Is it not the most played game in the world still?
I'm pretty sure either that or Minecraft or League of Legends. Minecraft might be.
Oh, it might be League. Don't they like League and Fortnite switch like every other day or something?
Yeah, but I'm pretty. I think they switch every other day, but Minecraft might be just like above it. Like
I don't know. Minecraft is whatever.
Sad.
Valorant's fun.
I forgot even Valorant
Oh, I
existed.
forgot.
Is it
too.
still popping off? Or?
Yeah, I mean competitively, it's like people are watching a lot, and a lot, and League of Legends people are watching competitively a lot, and both those games are fun to play casually, but I don't got a PC to play it, sadly.
Yeah, because PC sweats. You know how they be. Console is where all the chill people hang out.
The cool guys.
Leo,
Like me.
Gangster's Paradise. Did you guys see Kanye West concert?
Did
I can't
what?
watch it though.
I seen
Did you see the
clips,
concert with where he came on the red jacket?
bro. It was basically him in
It
the
wasn't a
whole-
concert. It was just what's it called?
like listening party.
for
Bro,
his.
it was basically him in the big Mercedes Benz arena, just walking and vibing to it. He wasn't even singing.
Yeah.
He was just walking around and vibing. That's all he was
Yeah, the
doing.
mascot.
I just know that Jay-Z was on one of them, and now I'm excited.
He handed in his verse at 4 p.m. like 6 hours at 4 p.m. on the
he's a
day.
big. You know, for Kids See Ghost, like when he was driving to the listening party, he didn't even finish the first song.
Yeah, cause he doesn't do that shit. I don't know why. I don't know why. I waited until midnight for him to drop. I guess like
Yeah.
every other album, it didn't drop on time.
This guy just straight up said. Did someone ask him? Like a reporter is like, why did you not drop the album at midnight? He's straight up. He's like, oh, I'm not done.
It's like, yeah, I forgot.
I mean, I kind of understand it though, cause like I need deadlines too if you need to like finish something.
Yeah,
And then
well,
like,
You
apparently,
say he's singing in Mercedes-Benz Stadium and to finish it.
yeah, apparently he's like at the,
Is that actually true though?
bro. He was at the soccer game the next day after at the same
I remember,
arena.
I saw that.
So he's at the soccer game, but he's not working on his album. Nice.
Yeah, but like, you know.
I think it's coming out August 6th. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
All
what he
right, so
said.
it's coming out next year. All right.
Basically. But
LaRoi
yeah.
dropped his third version to F Love, but like I mean,
All Kid LaRoi.
yeah,
Oh wait, is that what is that? A song?
Is Kid
It's
LaRoi
his
white?
album.
Yeah, he's
Have
white.
you, have you not seen him before?
No, I've never seen him. Like people just say the name, and I just assumed like.
You know
I
the
just
guy who's
play
like
along.
Addison Rae, shot you the bag.
that's the
Yeah.
one song you paired.
No,
bro.
no, 'cause
that's how
I-
I knew who he was, and I found him so cringy.
Bro, I knew him off the Lil Tecca feature Diva.
I didn't know that. I just knew him off the Addison Rae thing, and I called him a bitch.
I couldn't take him seriously after, but I guess.
He's not a bad
He's
artist,
not
but he's just
bad.
that made him so cringy for me.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could sit through a whole Kid LaRoi
No,
album.
he's still pretty good. That one song he
Nah,
released,
I like it.
Stay, it's pretty good.
I like,
he has some good
I like
songs.
Not Sober.
Yeah, but I don't know if I could listen to a whole like how long is that? Let's see how long the album.
Yeah, I've
is.
never
It's
listened.
7 songs.
It's
I-
oh, 27?
Yeah, it's only like you know the whole F Love thingy. Like it's just like another like added version.
Most of his songs are not for me, but some of them are good.
Yeah.
Minution used to be a huge fan, bro. I don't know what happened.
I mean, Kid LaRoi is
Probably
just
still
like,
listen to him.
I don't know.
Nah, he never talks about him anymore.
Who knows, man? Who
Lucia
knows?
was in the group chat. He said I was a good host.
You were a good.
You know
that
what
was
he- you know what he said though? I was like, I got my tactics. You know who Larry King is?
Who's
Nah.
Larry King?
You know the famous
oh,
interviewer?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
died recently.
He died, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
died.
yeah, yeah.
So basically, I was watching him do his interview, right? Where he pretended to like interview Osama bin Laden, and then
I
he's
saw
like,
that.
he's like, you can't just like go up to him and say like, why did you do 9/11? You got to go up and you got to go like, oh, why did you leave the riches of Saudi Arabia to come blow up the World Trade Center?
Yeah,
You know?
bro. Like he
What?
was. He has,
Yo.
you can't just be like, bro, what do you do it, bro? You gotta be like, I don't know. I can't explain it as good as my boy.
Why are we talking about Bin Laden?
Because I was talking about Larry King because
Yeah,
you call him
well.
a good host.
You know, that's a successful podcast number 1. You know, we done.
Oh yeah, shout out to the fans, bro. Shout out to the fans.
Yeah, you know, thanks
all
for.
13 of them.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie though. A lot of you guys haven't watched the full thing. Like we're looking at the YouTube
How much you want to
stats.
bet no one's gonna listen to this part either?
Oh, Mike, yo,
yeah.
I'm
nah.
gonna
If
listen
if
to
if
it.
you got
That's
to
all
the
that
end,
matters, man.
comment Glenn's cool.
Yeah, it's not gonna do
Please
that.
leave a comment. It's better for the algorithm if you leave a comment. When you get a notification for it, go immediately and leave a comment.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so good for the algorithm.
Yeah, but you know the viewing time, the average view time for the last podcast.
No, don't say
it
that
was
loud,
like
bro.
no, it was no. The fans need to know. It was 5 minutes. What's up with that, bro? I think I know one person. Other than us, I know one person watched the full thing. Other than that, disappointed you guys. Disappointed, bro. But yeah, I
You know
think
who you are, bro.
Akishan. Yeah, but that's it. Let's wrap it up, guys.
Alright, well, how do we end it? Last time you struggled to press the button for 5 seconds, and I'm like, press the button, and then that's how it cut off.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Raptors 2021 champs.
Like, subscribe. In case
You missed the button.
you missed
You
the
missed
button.
the button.
Alright. And you